Morning, morning, Cliff. Good to see you. And let me navigate over here. Let me turn off the waiting room and turn off the sound. All right. And then we've got that. I think we're all good to go. And let me do one more thing. Screen. Okay. So before we begin, so far it's just you. So private lesson, and I'm open to requests, and if not, that's okay, and I'll move forward with my plans and inspirations.
I mean, I would basically defer to whatever you have planned. So
okay.
I don't have any. There's no specific questions I have in mind at the moment. So
got it. Okay. And actually, I guess feel free to stay unmuted as well, as long as there's no background noise that starts happening. But yeah, as long as it's a private lesson, seems like the right way to go. And yeah, okay, let's get going. Technology is agreeing with me today, so I'll be looking there and there. In fact, I'm going to tilt this so that I can see this even if I'm on the floor. Great. Here we go. All right, let's expand and draw it in again. Really expand the chest, expand out through the arms, into the palm. Stretch up through the crown of the head. All right, let's bow in. Shomani. Hey. お願いします。
お願いします。
はい。The toes. All right, up through the crown of the head and turn. Other side. And towards the toes again. And legs wide. The toes. Other side. Down the center. And behind. Keep the chest open. Other side. Down the center. My feet together. And butterfly. Loosen them up. Right. Pull your center towards your feet. rib cage. Turn. And turn. All right, the ankles. Other way. And the toes. Other way. Can lengthen them. And widen them. Check it out. And then the other foot, I just realized I have to click one more thing on my computer, so please continue on your own. Let's see. Here we go. I think that fixes it. Oops. Oh, I spoke too soon about technology. Now I think it's cooperating again. And it's okay on your side with this change that I made? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, great. Right, like that. And widen. My massage. Pounding. Check it out. I am rising up. And into the side. Other side. And alternate. Right, child's pose. To the side. Other side. And drop the shoulder. Other side. Drop the shoulder and roll the arm. Other side. Right. Onto the toes. And circles with the knees. Right, other way. Both ways. And bend them. Right, touch the toes. And bend. And touch the toes. And toes out, knees out, and bend again into a squat. Yes. Up again. Legs wide. Bend the one knee. Other side. Okay, drop the shoulder. Alternate. And all the way down. And the other side. To the center again. Right. Drop the shoulder. And the other shoulder. Alternate. And drop the hips as far as you can. And stretch them out. Push out against the knees, but be careful. It's powerful. Okay, scoop it up, compress, and then expand. Scoop it up, compress into your center, and then expand out of your center. Yeah. Circles with the head. Other way. And side to side. And the other side to side. Hands up, just like this, nothing special. Here. Shift forward, then stretch to the outside. Other side. Change to the other side again. Switch again. And hands like this. And then it's forward and stretch this way. Almost the same stretch. Other side. Again. And again. Then right shoulder up and back and down. Left. Right and left. Alternate. Right, feet straight. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back. And then side to side. Right. Wrist stretches. Other side. And then this one. Other side. And kotegaishi. Other side. And sankyo. Other side. And this one. Other side. Switch again. And switch again. Shake them out. Into the center. And then expand. All right, left tummy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulders up and back, down. Hi. A ho, 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 a ho. Right on me. 3, 4. And shoulders up and back and down. Right. A ho, 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 a ho. And again. All right, so just want to make sure. Okay, I got a notification earlier saying that my internet was weak, but no notifications right now. So anyway, I'm gonna, what's the word? I'm gonna be more communicative perhaps than usual, at least to start with. Because again, if it's just one person, I like to think what's truly appropriate specifically for that person. So what I think I'm going to do today is I'm going to look for as many opportunities as possible for us to train together, to take ukemi from each other. It seems like that's that really what resonates with you, or that seems to be very helpful, beneficial. Okay, great. And I thought there was something else I was going to say. Well, once we start moving, I'll figure out what that was. All right. So let's begin. Let's begin with. Yeah, I don't think we need to go back to the weapons. Let's just jump right in, empty-handed, and we'll do it. What's the word? Independently of each other at first. We won't be throwing each other, taking ukemi, anything at first. Just review. Super basic for you at this point, but let's do a pattern, tenchinage, and then we'll take ukemi from each other, I believe. So whenever you're ready, at your own pace, just some reminders. When hands go down, make a concerted effort to stretch the head upward. Always be looking for that expansion, but especially when the hands go down. Right. Mm-hmm. Then, if you like, you can put a little bit more play in the knees instead of just here, and here, and here. You can come here and then make this front knee a little bit, what's the word, more cushion to it. More. I had a Brazilian friend at one time when I lived in Japan, and he never just walked. We used to get a kick out of him. He never walked down the street like this. He walked down the street like it's always. So similarly, you can kind of bounce onto this forward one, and especially when you come back, you can try shifting back like this, and then taking your step. Wow, nice. Yeah. Obviously, if there's any discomfort in the knees, then tone it down. Wow. Yes. And so then what that's doing, Cliff, is right? So it's taking the feet of the partner more. So let's do just a little bit more with keeping that in mind. Beautiful. Wow. Wonderful, wonderful. And then remind yourself about the structure, elongating the spine, but keep that dynamic movement as you do it. Yeah. Very nice. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take ukemi from you first. So let's see, give me one hanmi or the other. Your dog wants to train too. Okay, that's okay. Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. I like pets.
There you go. You stay there. You stay. You stay. Good dog.
Let's see.
Good dog.
Sorry, I've got this machine doing this thing over here. There we go. All right. So yeah, I'll take ukemi from you.
At
Yeah.
the risk of interrupting the class, sorry, but
No problem. Oh,
can you see him?
Yes, I can.
He's sitting in a
So
cat's tower.
I was gonna say, yeah, he thinks he's a cat.
Well, and that our daughter has a cat that sometimes uses it.
I see. That's so cute. Okay,
sorry.
so no problem at all. It's your class, your class in a sense. So, yes, good. Okay, so I'm grabbing. Yes, nice. Yes, that last bit at the end, you kind of went here, and then you went a little bit more. That was a really it comes across even on Zoom. Nice. Oh, good. I think my ukemi was messed up on that one. Let's do two more. I think I have my hands switched, so my bad if that was the case. Yes. Yes. Nice. Yeah, good. Great. More. Yes. Ah, nice. Yes. Great. Okay, and you're grabbing me now. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so
you had it. I know, Zoom is weird. Okay, so your left hand is going up. Yes, good.
Oh, wait, but I'm moving forward. I'm sorry. It's just hard. This is not easy for me. So.
Okay, no problem.
So I'm trying to follow your arms and body. So.
Yes. Yeah. Good. Yes.
Oh,
good.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, let's do, yeah. So we'll do three more.
Let's see.
Here. And then, yeah. No need to turn around. Yeah. There. Yes. Okay.
Let's see.
Good.
Coming in.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a stretch.
Oh
my gosh.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's switch again.
I'm going to move the camera just a speck.
Sure, no problem.
I'm falling into the fireplace.
Yikes.
Your throws are just throwing me into the fireplace.
Bad enough if there's no fire. I hope there's no fire going on. So now you'll throw me. Good.
Oops.
Good. Oh, nice. Yes. Oh, nice. Yes. Good. Whoa. Yeah. Nice. Yes. Okay. For the sake of compare and contrast, I'll throw you these four in a little bit different way. So just pay attention to see what you notice. Other side. Right. Yeah. And by the way, some people, they can look that way, and yet it's still potent and powerful. I'll say the rest after two more. Let's do two more, and now I'll compare with what we've been working on. Yeah, one more. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, for these ones where so I'm exaggerating, as I told you before, I'm kind of channeling my Brazilian friend Danielle for this moment here, and really sinking back, bending this back knee. Also, though, be careful because it can put a lot of strain on the ankle and the Achilles tendon. But if your body's up to it, it's a big impact. And then obviously I compared it to just this and then this. And so most people, well, especially in the beginning, but some people never fix it. They just don't have the guidance. Most people are just slamming their arm into the partner's chest. And then sometimes they do a tenkan with it. That's helpful, but still it's a bit combative. And you're working with your partner's upper body that way. You're fighting against their upper body. But when you bring them in like this, then all of a sudden you've captured their feet. And before they get really rooted again, you come through here. Yeah. So it's so interesting how that comes across even on Zoom. Cool.
So this seems, I've never done it this way. Yeah, heaven, earth. So this seems similar to when you talk about the vacuum effect.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Vacuum.
Yeah. And you sweep them off their feet, sort of.
Exactly. And this is why I started using this towel more and more. So if you just watch, and this won't be a surprise for you because you've done a lot of work with the towel. Not much movement, but, oh. Okay, so still my hand stayed right here. In fact, I'll hook my thumb over the knot. Did you see it went all the way past my back foot when I came to here? That's just because of this front knee popping and bending the back knee. What we've done many times at this point. So the other way, without that dynamic shift and movement in your own legs, you're left with this partner who's right here, and then you've got to come in and convince them to fall down. You could maybe do it with a tenkan and then they do a forward roll. But anyway, yeah, you've got this to work with, the upper body. But if we do this, then the feet have already been swept up a little bit, vacuumed up. That's exactly another example of this vacuum that I talk about. Yep. Yeah.
If I might, this
please.
Is a one-on-one. So the way that I learned is to not focus so much on the upper body, but
Correct.
more to that lower hand is taking
Yes.
their balance off to the side.
Yes.
And then once that's happened, then they're toast, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
But
in your case, you're doing this. You have
yes.
this.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was sorry, I lost parts of it there, and I feel like I was interrupting you, but I think I just lost your audio. Go ahead. Now I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's what I was just saying is it's a different way of blending and working.
Right. Right. And so what I wanted to point out was really just this dynamic movement in your own lower body. But you're absolutely right. Most people neglect this lower hand. They kind of, they don't extend it as far, and they don't keep the awareness of it. And if you talk about the hands and the upper body, most people place more importance on the upper hand.
Right.
But yeah, the lower hand is so important. So that's actually an excellent focus. Let's do just a little bit more of it. Yes, and we'll keep this lower hand in mind.
Yeah.
Yes, and we'll keep that dynamic movement. So let's do it together. I'll take it coming from you first, and we'll keep that in mind. Good. Nice. Whoosh. Yes, 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 yes. Good. Other side. Wow, beautiful. Yes. Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So the bending knee.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yes.
Yeah. It's like a wave. So the knee bend takes the body down, and then you take them up. And
Exactly.
They're really.
Yeah. Yeah. One more, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Oh, nice. Yes. Okay. I'll throw you a few times now. All right. Yeah.
It was a little fast for me. I couldn't quite follow you, but I was like off balance.
You felt something, yeah. Good. Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm really exaggerating it now.
Yeah.
Nice. Just to illustrate clearly. I'm going to try to exaggerate even more. Didn't work. My back knee was complaining. Oh, no problem, no problem. We both did.
I'm not following you enough. So.
Okay. Yes. Nice.
I was on 1 foot on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I was talking with a musician one time, and especially at that time, I don't get this type of question too much anymore for some reason, but for a while there, I would get these questions that were very superficial behind them. Like, oh, you do Aikido, cool, what's that like? And if I really started to explain, they'd be like, oh yeah, my friend is a fitness trainer too, you know. It just, and so I changed my answer. They're, oh, Aikido, what's it like? And I would go like, oh, it's great, and leave it at that. And then I was talking to a musician, and he said, oh, Aikido, wow, what's that like? I said, it's great. And being an artist, I guess, he asked a couple more questions, and I sort of resisted again. I was still kind of closed. And then finally he said, well, can you tell me what it feels like? And at that time, Takeda Shihan was doing all of this expansive movement and shifting forward and back and really expanding. And we could touch him at that time. He does a lot of no touch now. But I said, my answer was, oh, well, I thought, oh, okay, this is a different person. He really does want to hear my answer. He said, what does it feel like? And I said, well, it feels like, and we're sitting in a coffee shop, he said, it feels like he takes my one hand and stretches it to that corner and takes my opposite side foot and stretches it to that corner of the room. And it was a much bigger room than this. And I said, and then I find that the room is actually a huge elevator and it drops. So that's what it feels like. So
Wow.
yeah, when you said you were on one foot, it reminded me of when I would take ukemi for Takeda Shihan. And really, I would feel like that. Anyway, let's continue. So we did ten shinage. And now let's continue a pattern. Let's try it with shihonage, even though we're going to have that strange, turning around and losing track of the camera and everything. Let's just see what happens. I'll take ukemi from you first. One hand ukemi, katate dori shihonage. So, and a pattern still. Yes, nice. Yes, good, good. Yes. Yeah, good. Yep. Good. Ukemi got ahead of you a little bit there. That's no problem. No. Yes. Nice. Yeah. Good. Yeah. So you keeping that bounce in your knee.
Yeah.
That comes in very nicely because I notice you're still doing that, which is my point.
Yeah.
And what happens then? I'll point it out verbally as we
it was not intentional. I just realized I was still doing.
Excellent. Okay. Good. Oh, and see what happens then is that draws me around, and since it's just katate dori, I'm more likely to spin, giving you a beautiful opening. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Nice.
Step forward. Turn. Right?
Yes. So that vacuum helps to give you your next opening. I think we've got one more. Oh, nice. Yeah. Excellent. Nice. I'll throw you. And I'll just start right in with the compare and contrast. So here, with not much dynamic play. Yeah, good, excellent. Yeah, all right, other side also with not much dynamic movement. Yes.
No, I don't think, let me see, so I'm coming in.
Yes, your right hand. And then, actually, this is the same side that was sticky last week for you. So let me do my big grand atemi.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Good. Then your hand goes up past your face. Yes. I turn and throw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay. Now I'll do it with this vacuum feeling. Yes.
Whoa. Wow. Yeah.
Yes, there it is. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. Yes. Very nice. Okay, I'll take ukemi now.
So let's see. I'm losing track of what I'm doing. Let me just.
Okay.
I just kind of lost focus. So I'm gonna come in. Oh yeah, like the knee thing.
Yes. Yeah. Good.
I don't know.
If you want, Cliff, it might help to do. We're doing katate dori, But then as you take this step, again, it's A pattern footwork. So katate dori.
Yeah,
As you
yeah.
take this forward step in the tenshin, you can do atemi if you want, or let me say
Atemi, yeah.
yoko minuchi, atemi in the form of yoko minuchi. That
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
helps on Zoom. Nice.
Right.
There it is.
Yes.
Yeah. So keep that play in the knees.
Oh, and there's
Oh.
the knee coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the atemi, there's the knee coming forward. Is that right? And then slipping up.
What did you say? The atemi does
Well,
what to the knee?
Okay, so here,
Yeah.
atemi, and the knee stepping forward here. Is that right?
Let me show you. I think so. I'm just not sure if we're articulating it the same way.
Yeah.
So the person's going for this wrist. My atemi or my yoko minuchi is going to be with this hand. And if I were to do it with no hands, I'm doing that, right? I'm exaggerating this. If I were to do it with hands, so, and that part is the same as what we've been doing this whole class here. And okay, if I do it with hands, then here. And so this atemi hand then goes to the partner's wrist. And we come up through, return, and here. Yeah.
Here, so here.
Yes.
Oh, the atemi.
Yeah.
The atemi.
Yes, nice. Now pop that knee. Oh, nice. Now step through with your back foot. Oh, back foot steps forward.
Yeah, yeah,
right
yeah.
here. Yeah. Still A pattern. You were doing what you were doing was
sorry, go on.
Sorry. Yeah, what you were doing is legit, but it just was different from our A pattern. There you go. This is our A pattern. Now switch the hands. Take a hold of the wrist with the other hand to yes, and then throw without that final step.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice-ish. It was nice-ish. So I'm not sure if that atemi is helping or hurting, actually. I think you were doing better before I suggested that. So anyway, go ahead.
No.
Wasn't sure if you're going to say something. Oh, cutie.
Right.
Okay, so remember to, actually, let's get our swords. Do you have your sword handy?
Yeah.
Okay. It has been a while, I think, since we did this, maybe. All right. So A pattern footwork with the sword. We step forward with it up. Kesagiri. Yes. Now we come to Seigangamai without the step. Okay, so Kesagiri. Before we take a step, we come to Seigangamai. And then we come forward. And yeah, yes. Left foot forward. Right. Kesa. Yes. Seigangamai. Yeah. Step. Pivot. Cut. Beautiful. Two more. Right hami. Seigangamai. Yeah. Here. This time, it's weird with sword, but let's try it. Let's really try to make that knee dynamic, even though we're using sword. Yeah. Seigangamai. Straight through. Turn. Cut. Let's do two more, actually.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. Step, cut with a big knee movement. It's a weird sword. It's not really right. It's not correct with sword. But At least this will help coordinate the hands and the feet. Big knee bend as you go to Tenshin. Yeah, beautiful. And then through. Now, what you did on one of them, empty-handed, before we pick up the sword, was you simply, where you got messed up and you were like, wait, what did I do? The problem was simply that you didn't do your kiss up. You did something like here, which made you want to already turn instead of coming through. But if you complete your cut and then seigon, just like you've been doing with the bokken, then it'll be clear what you're doing next is back foot wants to come forward and you're turning. So when you do it empty hand, we still need to make sure that on our entrance, that our hands come down to about waist length. There it is. Seigon. Yeah. Yes. Yes, seigon. Yes, now step through. There it is. And turn. Yes. Beautiful. Other side. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Yep, go ahead. Yeah. Nice. Beautiful. One more detail. It's looking really, really good, but just a detail. And it's difficult for me to know whether you're doing this, but it's easy to fall into here, especially when you start doing more and more of this vacuum feeling. It's easy for the shoulders to go up. Looking at my screen here, I lose a little bit of detail because the sun trying to come in through the window behind it. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, but it would be easy for the shoulders to come up, wouldn't it? Yeah, so keep them down, keep that space. Very nice. Okay, let's do a couple more times. I'll take the penny from you. Sorry, let's do ryote dori. Why not? You've been holding the sword with two hands, so I'll take ukemi. Ryote dori shiho nage. Right.
But where's the cut?
Yeah. Okay, the cut. So you take ukemi from me. Okay. You take ukemi from me. So on your entrance. So I do this cut while you're coming in, before you get a hold of me. So it's a little difficult with ryote dori to show this cut. Oh, we're both doing nage. Yeah, good. Yeah. Okay, let me throw you a couple times too. Maybe you can see. Yeah. Yes. Okay, the final part might have gotten a little funky. I'm not sure. Let's try the other side. Yes. Okay, I'll do it slower. But the beginning was what I wanted to fix, and we did indeed fix that. So now I'll try the whole thing a little slower so that we can fix. Here.
Wait,
nope. Once more. I got. Yes. Good. Now I do seigon namae. Yes. I come in front of you, and then I turn, and then I cut. Yeah. Yes. Excellent. Let's try the other side. Yes. Seigongamai. I come in front of you. Yes. Turn and I cut. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I'll take ukemi from you. So already do the cut when I'm coming in. Two hands are, yeah. Come in. Yes. Nice. Wow. Yeah. Oof. Great. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Uh-huh. Got. Sorry, one more time. The timing. Mentally get ready for your cut before I get a hold. Go for it now. Yes. Yeah, good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Couple more. Oh, nice. Ooh, great. Yes, one more.
I was trying to get that shoulder hip thing.
Yeah.
So let's see. So which leg am I doing now? Left.
I think you need to be in left hum me. I think that's next, but it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Nope. That's okay. I cut. Oh, nice. Ooh, great. Gosh. Yes. Excellent, excellent. Okay, wow. Not a whole lot of time left. Yeah, excellent. Yes, there it is.
Say again.
Yeah. Yes. And again, just to be clear, we in sword we would never sink back like this at the end of our kiseki cut, or do seigongamai like this. This front foot would be bent like that. So please don't misunderstand, just in case, you know. Well, Lia Suzuki said, right? So don't misunderstand that. This is just a tool. It doesn't really make sense when you're doing sword. And I don't yet have the sword background to say why that doesn't make sense, actually. But it sure does make sense when you've got a partner. Maybe that's it. They're grabbing a hold of your wrist. So as you could see, as you experienced on both sides of the equation, when this person sinks back, then this person over here is really drawn back in. And then another interesting thing is this is a good moment for, okay, this, if you want, of course, you can do this cut with this hand as we've worked with here, and then sinking back. And also this hand can come and just touch their arm. So right now they're over here. And if I sink enough, make this dynamic enough, they start to come all the way over here next to me, almost touching arm to arm. And I can grab their arm. Well, not grab, like tripping the alarm here, but make contact with their arm with this hand and sink back even more and draw them right up against me. So I'm not sure if you've ever done it this way, but the uke then, in that case, they come in here, and then I continue sinking back, like you're doing a beautiful job sinking back here. And then suddenly a hand comes right here. They continue sinking back, and they bring my arm up here. So my ukemi becomes, I'm drawn up onto my tiptoes. Well, you've got to come to Los Angeles when we really
Yeah.
experience it. So check the time again. Yikes. All right. We've got 5 more minutes and we could start the warming down, or I'm trying to think of another technique that would lend itself nicely to this A footwork so that we can continue this theme just for another couple of minutes. We did Shihonage, we did Tenchinage. A footwork.
Yeah.
Well, we could try one more thing. I'm just having so much fun with this. One more idea. You can either join me or watch. Step forward, and then again, popping this. You can bring this partner very much more easily to your hip for Koshinage as well.
I'm gonna get a towel. Small
Sure.
towel. We didn't do koshis too much in my dojo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, we had a lot of older students.
Yeah.
My student
Yeah.
that was getting older, and he, for our tests or demonstrations, he would just say, if you don't want to do koshi, don't do koshi. The younger students would do koshi.
I do a lot of Koshinage, loading the person onto my back, or having my students, like we'll do Koshinage even with somebody like over 30 who is even a white belt. But I tell them not to throw. So they load the person onto the hip, and then they set them back down again.
Yeah.
So, but even that, I have to be careful, because sometimes just doing this and getting them up can also, this repetitive motion, if they've got something going on in their back, even that's not a good idea, let alone falling. But anyway, we'll do right hami on the right hand. And then we'll compare and contrast. Let's do it with not much dynamic movement in the knees here. And if they're right here, then you got to come forward, come into them, try to get the hips there. And then they go away. As you're trying to enter, they're going back further. You can never enter. Other side, just for the comparison. Here, they're still out here. Right hami again. This time we're going to really have that vacuum going. Okay. And step forward, backward, and now the towel moves to, yeah, yours did too. Yeah. And be aware, yeah, it looks like you pulled your towel back a little bit with the hand, maybe, but not much, So try to keep the hand stationary, just so that you can read this gauge. So here. Yeah, nice. Okay, then what I'm doing, and 3 minutes is not enough to tell you this, and I will need to stop pretty soon, but just getting really inspired in this class. What I'm doing then after this comes up to the hip is, as quickly as I can, but I've done a lot of Koshinage, as quickly as I can, I'm bringing this other foot, this back foot forward, bending the knees, and scooping the towel up with the hip. Yeah. So if the towel is already right here because of the motion, then you can scoop it up like that. In fact, you could do that on your own. When it moves, it's about here, right? Let me show you better what I'm talking about. So for a moment there, I'll show it to you from this angle. Did you see? For a moment, it went back to here. Here. So all I would need to do, if I can get it to move that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So with Koshinage, getting the entrance, well, I could say that about anything actually. Getting the entrance is the toughest part. Yes, there you go. So when you shift back, and then you bring this back foot up. But it's tough when you're first getting used to Koshinage. You said you didn't do much of it. So what I would suggest, if you have the time and the inclination, is you just manually put this here. When you're hanging around in your living room, whatever, you put it here, but not here, already behind you, out to the side a little, because that's where your partner is. Then bend your knees, put your hips out to the side, and see if you can scoop it up. Yeah, bend both knees. Oh, put the feet together. Sorry. Feet together. If you try to bend the knees and scoop with the hip and you're in Hammi, it doesn't work. So the feet are together. You bend both knees. You put the hips out to the side so you can scoop it up. Yeah, it takes a while. It's not easy at all when you see beautiful Koshinage. A lot of years went into it. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a bit contrived to have it here, but it's a good study tool. And my right side is always better than my left. Yeah, it might look the same, but it feels like more work. But I've worked like crazy to get more comfortable at Koshinage and to get my sides more even. So anyway, what time is it? Oh my goodness. Let's put the towel to the side. There you go. Beautiful. Yeah. All right. And let's just breathe for a moment. All right. All right, let's bow out. Shomani. There. Arigatou gozaimashita. All right. Wow, that was fun. For me, great.
That was different.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm just I don't know, maybe I'm about I might be close to Shodan in Zoom now. You know what I mean? Like, boy, oh boy, first using Zoom, I was like, what do I do? Clicking this and that. But anyway, it's very interesting to see how to use this tool and how to teach in this medium. So yeah, that was one of the more fun ones. So yeah, I hope our European friends are okay. I've heard that things are really bad in Europe with the virus. So I expected actually to see more people in here today. But also, I think a lot of people are just over Zoomed. But I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, hard to know. Now we just made 2 days ago. I made reservations for Israel for the three of us to go in June.
Wow.
And we bought our plane tickets. I used some United Award miles. And then yesterday in the morning, and we knew that Israel is closed now to non-citizens. You cannot go into the country unless you get some big exception. Anyway, so we were hoping that, oh, maybe they'll be open in June for